Okay, boys and girls, now that we have drawn our faces, we have all the basic face features, we are going to paint the rest of our portrait. Before we add the nose and the hair or anything like that, we're going to do a little layer of paint for our skin color, our shirt, and the background, and some other face features like our eyes and our lips. So what we're gonna do first is mix our skin color, a skin color that's unique to you. You're going to find a little paper cup at your table, and on your paint tray, there's 4 different colors with little spoons: white, yellow, brown, and red. We're going to mix up different amounts of these spoonfuls into our cup. So we're going to do the 4, 3, 2, 1 rule. 4 spoonfuls of white, 3 yellow, 2 brown, and 1 red. So we're gonna start with white. Take your spoon and just drop in 1, 2, 3, 4 spoonfuls. So you can see my cup is getting kind of full there. Then with my yellow, I'm going to put 3 spoonfuls. 1, 2, 3. If for some reason you're running out of yellow at your table, make sure you raise your hand so that I can fill up a little bit more. Notice how I did not dip my spoon in my cup as well. I just made sure I dropped it in. I don't want to get this spoon all dirty because it's going to go back in the yellow. Now my brown, I need just 2 spoonfuls. 1, 2, and then 1 little spoonful of my red. 1. Okay, so now I'm ready to mix this up. I have my clean brush from my table here, and I'm gonna mix up these colors together. I want my cup to be all the way mixed. I don't wanna see any of the colors looking like they're swirled. I want this to be mixed all the way together. So once I've mixed it for a minute, I can see that this is a kind of like a peachy color. And if I just tap it on my skin, I can see if it matches my skin. Now that matches my skin pretty well. It's a peachy color, light peachy color. But some of you might have lighter colors or darker colors for your skin. So if you have a darker tanner color for your skin, you should add 1 or 2 more scoops of brown to make it a little bit darker. If you have a lighter skin color, mix 1 or 2 more scoops of white. So I'm gonna show you on my scrap paper what that's going to look like. So if I mixed my peachy color with just a little bit more brown, watch what happens here. It will turn a darker tannish color. And you can see the difference between this. Look, this is the color I started with. That's a little bit more tannish. If I have this peachy color and I mix it with a little bit of white, you can see it'll make my color a little bit lighter. And I can get a lighter color to match me. So you can see which color matches you. The peachy color, the more tan color, or the really light peachy color. And just dab it on your skin and see, I think that matches me pretty well. So once I think my color is right, I can take my cup and I'm gonna start painting my face. So what I'm gonna start with is outlining my face. And I wanna make sure my brush is not totally dunked in my paint. I wanna just dab it on the side, make sure my paint is only on the tippy top of my brush. Once it is, I'm going to just outline my face using the tippy toes of my brush. And when I outline my face, that helps me to paint the inside of my face a little bit easier because I have this nice outline protecting the outside of the background. So tippy toes, tippy toes, tippy toes, go around the oval really carefully. Okay, now I can start to paint the inside. I want to make sure I don't cover up my lips, I don't cover up my eyes. I'm going around those face features as best as I can. And then this middle part is pretty easy. I'm just using some nice smooth swipes. Go around my eyes, tippy toes, around my eyes, tippy toes. Make sure also I do not cover up my eyebrows. I'm leaving a little space around the eyebrows so we can paint those later, the color of our hair. And then my forehead is pretty easy. Just fill in some nice smooth swipes. Smooth, smooth all the bumps out. Okay, once I've done that, I can paint my ears. And I can paint my neck because my neck and my ears are matching my same skin color. Outline my neck first. Then fill it in nice, smooth, smooth, smooth. All right, I'm done with my skin color. I can actually just throw this away. I don't need this skin color anymore. And I'm gonna wash my brush off all the way. Dip, dip, scrub, 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 scrub my brush. Because now we're gonna switch colors and we're going to paint our hair. So I'm gonna put my brush down once it's clean, and I need to grab my pencil. Because what I have to do now is I have to draw some areas of my hair. So if I am a girl, my hair might be kind of longer. So what I'm going to do is start on my forehead with some hair, and then I'm going to go around my face. So on your forehead, it's okay if it's still a little bit wet. Take your brush from the top of the forehead on the left side to the right side. I just want you to put a little line like this. So this is where our hair sits on top of our head. This is our forehead. So you do have a little space of hair here. This would be like where my part of my hair is. Now then on top of my hair, if I'm a girl, I can just take my brush on the very middle top and I can go around my ears, down, and however long my hair is, that's where I'll stop. So I think my hair kind of meets my shoulders here, so I'm gonna go straight to my neck like that. And I'm going to go around again, around my ears, and then come back into my neck. If my hair was longer, I could keep going. If it was shorter, I could end it right about here. If my hair was curly, maybe I wouldn't do straight lines. Maybe I could do some wavy lines like this. It's up to me how I draw the lines of my hair. Now, if I'm a boy, then I will still start with my hairline like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at my ears. So if I'm a boy, I'm going to start with my hairline like this. And if my hair is shorter, then I will go on the top of my ears, around my head like this, and then end at my ears. So I'm going to start to paint my hair now. And you can decide what color you think your hair is. There is brown on your tray, there's yellow on your tray for brown hair, blonde hair. But if your hair is black, or it's maybe a little bit reddish, the paint tray at your table is also helpful to pick a new color. So there's black on there, and there's some other colors you can use, like an orangish color. So my hair is blonde, I'm going to use the yellow. So I'm just gonna dip my clean paintbrush in the yellow, and I'm going to use this to paint my hair. Now, just like I did with my skin color, I'm gonna make sure I don't cover anything up like my ears. I'm gonna go around my ears and then fill in the top of my head here. And then around my ear again for my hair, around my neck, all right, that looks great. It's okay if I got a little bit of skin color in my hair, it doesn't matter. And then the last thing I need to do is I need to fill up this top part of hair on my head. Now you might notice that you still can see your peach color a little bit. So if you can still see that, do one layer of paint, take a little bit more and do one more layer of paint. Sometimes yellow hair is a little bit of a light color. It doesn't cover other colors really well, but brown and black will be able to cover that really well. So make sure I cover that spot on my forehead. All right, that looks great. Now I'm gonna wash my brush and I'm going to work on painting the shirt and the background and my eyes and my lips. So let's talk about the lips and the eyes first. My lips, I can choose any color that I like for that. I think I'm just going to choose a reddish color from my paint tray or from the paint cup on my tray. And I'm just going to paint my lips a reddish color. It's up to you. You can choose to paint them a peachy color. You can choose to paint them pink, red, whatever you like. I'm gonna choose red because usually our lips are a reddish color. Okay, finally for my eyes. Everybody has different color eyes. My eyes are blue. Some of your eyes might be brown or green or hazel. So I am going to choose the color of my eye, and I'm going to choose blue because my eyes are blue. I'm gonna dip my brush in the blue, and my job is to paint the circle blue. I am not going to paint the corners because those need to stay white. Our eyeballs are actually white and a color like blue or brown. And then there's going to be a black dot in the middle called your pupil. We'll draw that in later once this is dry. So that's all I'm going to paint for my eyes for now. Okay, almost done. Finally, my eyebrows. My eyebrows should be the same color as my hair. So I'm just going to use some yellow to paint in this spot and this spot. Really simply, just one paint swipe. All right, I'm almost done. I just have to paint the background of my shirt. It's up to me what color I choose for the background and my shirt. You can paint just one color, or you can paint a design, like a stripe pattern design, polka dots, hearts. It's up to you. So I'm choosing pink for my shirt. Maybe I'll choose a different color for the background so it doesn't blend into the background. Wash my brush. I think I'll choose blue for the background. Carefully go around my hair. Carefully go around my shoulders, all the way to the edge of my paper. All around the side of the top of my head, all the way to the edge of my paper. Nice smooth lines. I want to make sure I paint the whole picture. I'm not forgetting about any of the white spaces. Notice how I have my placemat below my painting. This is very helpful, so I can just go right off my painting and it won't get on my table. It'll just go on my messy mat. I'm almost done, I'm almost done. One more spot. All right, this is great. This looks finished and complete. Now, next time when it's dry, boys and girls, we're going to draw the pupils. We're going to outline some of the details, and then we're done with our portraits. All right, let's get started with our painting.